Silver bullets loaded up for werewolves and ghosts, hunting down a renegade on most wanted posters. Freedom's on the rise, keep getting closer. Hefty bags, ladies lighten up, Sammy Sosa. Bars. Peace, 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 peace. Happy Friday, y'all. My name is Simone Arabia, and I am 1/3 of the group Spotless Minds. Shouts out to the guys, DJ Rock Vader, and my partner in crime and in life, Fever. So look, last week I came to you with episode 1 of Female Friday Flows. Female Flow Friday. I'll say that 3 times fast. I'm not doing it. So last week I chose Nitty Scott. So this week I have chosen one of my favorite MCs, period. Sa-Roc is a DMV native, but she is an Atlanta resident. She came out with an album called ETHER WARZ in 2013. The entire project was produced by her partner, Soul Messiah. And the song that I chose is Black Moses. So I'm going to recite the verse and then we just going to get right into it. Call me Black Moses, pump on the shoulder, locks coif side part 9 in the holster. Silver bullets loaded up for werewolves and ghosts, hunting down a renegade on most wanted posters. Freedom's on the rise, keep getting closer. Hefty bags, ladies lighten up, Sammy Sosa. Anti-gravity, isolate depravity. Real truth dilute, sweet lies, tooth cavity. Kings is in thrones while the meek stay in poverty. James wrote his testament, think he lied probably. Government mad cause I don't believe in following. Astral soul traveling, youth role modeling. Between you and me, I know the ego needs coddling, but I killed mine because there's no room for dawdling. Forward, upward, moveward, spiraling. Keep thinking freely so that I remain sovereign. Bars, okay? Bars. So first of all, she named the song Black Moses. Black Moses is the name that was given to Harriet Tubman. Of course, they call Harriet Tubman Black Moses because she freed the slaves. She literally found the Underground Railroad, which I guess was like Moses' partner, the sea, and she led her people to our people, the chosen people, as many people as she could out of slavery. So for me, the fact that she named the song Black Moses and then this particular verse, how she starts off the song, it just sets off the entire tone. Call me Black Moses, pump on the shoulder. Harriet Tubman was freeing slaves with a shotgun because she had to protect the people and herself. So Sa-Roc is saying, call me Black Moses. She's here to free us, people. She's here to free all of those of you who are deaf, dumb, and blind of the 85. Y'all already know 5%, 85, as y'all already know. Locks, coif, side part 9 in the holster. So she's a sister who has locks. And she's just painting a picture for you. You know, she got her locks coiffed there. Coiffed means her hair's done. Side part, but her 9 is in the holster. I'm looking fantastic. I'm on a mission. Silver bullets loaded up for werewolves and ghosts, hunting down the renegade on most wanted posters. So I felt like this particular part, you know, continued to pay homage to Sister Harriet Tubman. But also, I like the fact that she talks about werewolves, ghosts, and then people, renegades on wanted posters. And it just reminded me of one of my favorite movies, Abraham Lincoln, Vampire Slayer. A lot of people didn't like the movie. I thought it was genius how they took like a mythical situation and put it into historical fiction. It is a fantastic movie. She's like, look, I'm out here about to free the people, but I'm strapped. And for anybody, not even just people, werewolves, ghosts, anything trying to stop what I'm about to do, I got the heat for you. I mean, you could take this literally, but I also take it metaphorically. As rappers, we tend to use ammunition, literal ammunition, or, you know, the presence of guns as similes and metaphors in our lyrics to just amplify the seriousness and the toughness of what we're trying to say. Freedom's on the rise, keep getting closer. Hefty bags, ladies lighten up, Sammy Sosa. It's hilarious because we all know what Sammy Sosa has done to himself, right? He has completely changed how he looks. Hefty bags, ladies lighten up. That's a nod and a reference to one of my personal GOATs, Erykah Badu, her infamous song Bagley. And in the song, she's telling women, you gotta leave your bags, all your baggage, right? Is weighing you down. But Sa-Roc is so ill because she's telling you the bags are hefty bags. So that's a double entendre. And she's saying, ladies lighten up, Sammy Sosa, right? So she's telling us to lighten them up, but she's not saying put them down. Using her skill as a literary scholar. MCs are on par. James Baldwin, Toni Morrison, William Shakespeare, all the literary greats. And so she elevates the verse by saying, or that line by telling us to lighten up Sammy Sosa. But it's a cultural reference and it's very timely. Anti-gravity, isolate depravity, real truth dilute, sweet lies, tooth cavity. I just love this verse because this is what I mean when I say lyrical dexterity. She's literally exercising and bending and stretching, not just the words, right? Because when you go listen to it, because I hope you go listen to the song, her cadence, how she's rhyming, how she's stretching the words, how she's making them fit into each bar, that's the dexterity that I'm talking about as far as like MCing. Right? These are the things that we give praises to for literary writers, but she's doing the same thing here. Anti-gravity. She's saying like, look, she's actually bringing it back to the line before where she's telling, hefty bags, ladies lighten up, Sammy Sosa, anti-gravity. You gotta be weightless out here. Like I'm too light for y'all. I'm light years away from y'all. Depravity, from what I remember, the word wickedness, moral corruption, isolating that because she don't have time for that. Because once again, she's Black Moses and she's here to free the people. Lyrically, spiritually, all of that. Real truth the loot, sweet lies, tooth cavity. Real truth is the loot. Loot is goods taken, especially on American soil, for marginalized people. One thing about Sa-Roc is that she's very pro-Black and she incorporates all of her Blackness into her music. Being truthful to marginalized people, to brown people, specifically Black people in this country, is the loot. It is the thing that they have stolen. It is the thing that the government has stolen. We know when you eat too much sweets, it rottens your teeth and then they're useless. And so the lies are sweet. The lies that they've told us, the lies that they've told not just this country, but people who have been affected by westernization, imperialism, all of those things. The lies are very sweet, but eventually it decays everything. It's brilliant, fucking brilliant. Kings is in thrones while the meek sleep in poverty. James wrote his testament, think he lied? Probably. Makes sense. King normally sits on the throne while the meek sleeps in poverty. I thought this line was interesting, especially coupled with the next line. So we all know one of the most popular scriptures in the Bible is the meek shall inherit the earth. You're gentle, you're silent, quiet. And the Bible is telling us that eventually, with all of the loudness, all the craziness in the world, in the end, the meek people, those who kind of just stayed and didn't cause any ruckus, will inherit the earth. But see, Sa-Roc is saying that kings are the ones who are supposed to be on the throne, and the meek, they sleep in poverty. I kind of feel like, and then she says, James wrote his testament, think he lied? Probably. We all know she's referring to King James. King James, the King James Version is the #1 most used version of the Bible. The Bible itself, the King James Version Bible itself, it is like the most popular book in the world. Back in the day, the Bible was only meant for the clergymen, the people who were in the church. King James decided that he didn't like the particular Bible that was being used at that time. He had, the Bible translated, and then that it took the Bible from being riding in first class. It was the peanuts disseminated in coach. It became accessible to the people. You think he lied? And she's saying probably. A lot of Black people who are probably not necessarily like super into the church or super Christian, got a problem with the King James Version of the Bible. Who the hell's King James? He's a king. Why is he translating the Bible? Who gave him the authority? And of course, you do your history and your research. You find out, why he was able to create this translation, yada, yada, yada. But the point that she's making here, she's on her Harriet Tubman. She is here to free us mentally. She is here to free us with information, and it's heavy information. So then she says, the government is mad because I don't believe in following. I'm astral soul traveling, youth role modeling. So we know astral, ASTRAL. The stars into the galaxy, connecting or resembling the stars. She's saying that that's the type of vibe that she's on, that she's otherworldly. And she's also she's a youth role model. And although she is Black Moses, although she is out of this world, she's still grounded enough to inspire the youth. These are bars. I'm sorry. Keep thinking freely so that I remain sovereign. When you think for yourself, when you're not thinking, you're not into groupthink. You're not kind of doing the whole chattel thing and just kind of being a sheep and moving along. It keeps her free. It keeps her in a state of oneness, and she don't have to deal with the chains. She don't have to deal with being shackled. She don't have to deal with mental slavery. Again, because she's Black Moses. This song to me is perfect. It is an amazing song. I can't say enough about Sa-Roc. Go ahead and do yourself a favor and listen to Black Moses and let me know what you think. And that's it. Shameless plug. That's 1/3 of the 1/3 of the group Spotless Minds. Listen to our music. We're on all streaming platforms. We're also on Bandcamp. Show some love. Make sure y'all go at 6 o'clock tonight. Run on over to IG Live at T. Nicole Wrights. For the month of March, she's interviewing up-and-coming women artists. Interview, she asks fantastic questions, and tell her I sent you. Happy Friday, everybody.